Hey, there you are. Now, if you've just come fresh out of watching the live stream broadcast, you might like to know that this is the extra bit, the after show, the let's hang out and chill out a bit. I've got my great spreader because there's some tidying up I need to do. We might have a chat, you never know. But anyway, I'm going to do a bit of tidying up and see if I can fill a few minutes. Let's go and see what we need to do. Had a very successful stream, things happening all over the place on this canvas, but there are one or two areas I do need to turn to. So let's see, just tidy the edges up to begin with. One of my issues is here, where the green is, so it's still quite a pronounced line, so I'm going to kind of soften that out a little bit. And do that in a minute. Just at least get the canvas actually and physically covered. Right, so anyway, let's cover off what I'm doing here. So I'm just going around the edges. Now the edges are important, up to a point anyway, because this is what gets stretched around the frame. So we've got essentially 10 centimeters that's going to get lost when it goes around. So the very sort of this much, about 4 or 5 centimeters of it is on the very back edge. I'm not too concerned about that. My biggest concern is going in 5 centimeters from that, because that's what goes around the sides. I need to make sure then, I do need to make sure that the sides are correct. I don't like to have anything that isn't finished properly. And that includes every single part of the painting and all the processes. So I'm just doing a quick kind of visual as we go around to make sure that those parts are taken care of. Now, I do notice on this top edge, as AD probably goes over to overhead cam, that a little bit of attention is needed up here. So I'm just going to start spreading some paint around. Just kind of as I would do if I was actually painting. It's quite nice actually, just gives me a chance just to look at some of the shapes that are forming. Maybe I can add a few, maybe I can take a few away, who knows. There's a few areas that just need a little bit of softening. And that's fine, happy with that. So let's go this way. Just trying to take a sort of an upwards moment as well, just to see where the paint is going. Naturally going off towards that kind of corner because there's a slight lean on the building, but that's fine actually for what we're trying to achieve here. I don't mind that at all. Now, I was just trying to tot up in between coming back on to record this, how many colours we use. I think it's 22. You might not believe it, but yeah, I think I counted 22, which is pretty crazy. Or if you watch the broadcast, which I'll put a link to, let us know in the comments if you kept count. I might be wrong. Who knows? Who knows? Please do correct me if I'm wrong. Believe me, it happens a lot. The thing is, when you get in the moment, you just lose track of everything, don't you? You just go with it. Those of you who create will probably be able to relate to that very well. It just becomes a thing, doesn't it? You just relax into something, it starts to happen, and away you go. I love it. I love it when that happens. So, see what I've done there, just by using the grout tool, just uncovered a little bit of white. Now, there are some, because it's kind of like almost been a tale of two halves, this, where, you know, I've kind of applied in two methods. You have to watch the stream, but, you know, method one was getting the colours on initially, and then attacking it with a mop, spread them all around, and then two was everything that went over the top, and then the thinners. Of course, we do have an array of underlying colours, which I'm now, as you can see, starting to unearth. Another absolutely insane quality of these very, very special and unique paints. See how the cream has come out there. Let's take a step back and have a look at that. Interesting. Right, okay, so still not convinced with the green, so I'm going to come back down to the green. And we've got to sort corners out over there. So let's see what we can do here. Just not mad about the green here. Let's see if we can just, oh, that's better, form that somewhere else. Really nice and interesting shape starting to appear. Let's see. I'll accentuate some of these. Right, just going to give myself a moment just to consider. Oh, nearly went then. I'm just going to try and give you a slow pan. Let you see some of the more interesting shapes and features. Now, what's under here? That's nice. There is a lot of paint on here. It's going to take a long time to dry. That's okay. It should be dry by Christmas. I hope. Ooh, the floor's getting quite slippy, so I'm going to be careful. Knees are aching. I'm going to dig in for that last big push. Lovely seam of gold in the centre. I like the direction that's going in. So those sort of carefree wisps are ticking my boxes. See what else we can uncover. You can see where I just parted that purple. Now that's closing back up again. It's crazy, isn't it? This stuff, you know. Love it. Absolutely love it. Literally has a mind of its own. Don't think any of us mind that. When it's this good and of this quality, you're kind of happy just to let nature take over at some point. Now, the one blob of copper there, which I'm going to try and take over towards the centre, but I just don't know if that's going to be possible. Yes, it is. That'll do. That'll sort itself out in a minute. Okay. Right, let's try this back edge. I'm going to pop our overhead. Right. Now, I'm probably going to have to move this as well. It's going to be interesting. Stick around for that. The boot print on this corner. Suarez, now with added boot prints. Right. Okay. Centre's alright. Let's just see if I quite like that there, but that's alright. That's okay. Oh, really straining here to reach some of these points. This is where it gets hard work. So far the flow is good. Orange is doing its job, which is kind of the carrying colour here, isn't it? I do want to bring in some of these lyrical sweeping movements wherever I can. Sort this edge, as I was going to sort the edge, didn't I, a few minutes ago. Just get some of that blended in. Nice, that silver's nice. Just pop a bit of that through there. Oh yeah, very nice. Yeah, shaping up very nice. So we're just putting a few of these little accents in here and there. Some big colours starting to come in here, and some big shapes too. Let's see if I can sort this out. We'll lose a lot of these swirls as it begins to dry, but we're also going to keep some as well. It's going to be very interesting. No black on this one today. Just don't need it. Okay, let's have a think. Now I'm going to have to move this, shortly the entire canvas, which is going to be fun. Wish me luck with that. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Okay. Right, so I'm just letting Eddie know that I'm actually going to need to drop more thinners in some of these areas, so I'm going to give that a spray now, predominantly around the corners and edges, because I really need some of this to kind of reform itself. And I need to do that in some of the areas that I've already been working on. And because I've changed the dynamic of its location now, essentially means that the undulations in the floor are going to be different, etc., etc. And having moved it, this is the ideal opportunity now to let everything settle back down again by giving it another spray. That's already looking better. Alright, so obviously got myself into a corner. Nobody put Suarez in a corner. Let's go up this side. Try not to decapitate myself. Okay, yeah, that's definitely better. Oh, I've got some movement on that now. Okay. Whew. Well, this is what happens, you know, when you think the broadcast is over and then you get to work doing other things. This is what has to happen sometimes. So I think we're going to get the cans of paint put away, lids on, cleaned up, technology broken down, batteries out of holders, that kind of thing, and then maybe in 10-15 minutes I'll have another look. And see how that has started to settle down. There's already some great effects starting to happen, and where we were just moving it, lots of cool effects starting to take shape. There's not going to be any more thinners going on it. This is it now. Otherwise we're going to start to get ripples, and we don't want that. It's going to start to push paint in directions that we don't want it to go. So we're absolutely at that level now with the amount of thinners that's on it. But what we've got, barring one bit I keep looking at that isn't right, this yellow. He says as he comes back in, oh, tense times. That just needs to swirl off up there. Can I do that? No, not really. Oh, that's alright, that's okay. So that'll sort itself out now. There we go, just wanted to soften that edge. Yeah, I'm completely fine with that now. Gosh, there's a lot of paint on there. Right, okay folks, well that is your extra slice of Suarez. If you haven't watched the stream that goes with this, then I will pop that down in the description. There's a link in the corner of the screen. Go check that out because it shows you how the layering was done, and it is genuinely very interesting. If you want to see how this is deconstructed and built back up again, I do suggest you go and watch that. Thank you very much for choosing to watch the extra slice, so to speak. We can't wait to see you on the live stream the next one, which will be on Wednesdays at 7:30 PM GMT. That's London time. Hope to see you then. Take care. Remember to like, share and subscribe. We'll see you soon.